Hi and welcome to another Married to Reselling video. I'm Faye and together with my husband Simon, we resell mainly on eBay and Amazon. Now I'm going to talk to you today about a really expensive bill that we had this week and how I'm going to try and pay for it. Coming up later though, we have got some sales from the barn. So we had to get 4 new tyres. Here's the paperwork. And it cost £420, which I could just do without that sort of thing. But I thought, right, I need to raise some extra cash to cover the cost. So I went on Freecycle to see what was hanging around, what people had left behind, and I came across a number of things that I thought would be good to sell. Now, all of these items had been available on Freecycle for a number of weeks. Actually, I think one was over a month. So it's not like I've jumped on there within minutes of someone putting something up and nabbed it to sell it. These are all things that people have had a long time to look at and haven't bothered asking for. So it was quite funny actually, because we picked all the things up that I'm going to show you on the day that we got the tyres done. We picked one thing up on the way, drove to get the tyres done, and then did like a route back via 3 different addresses to pick up 3 other things. And I'm going to show you what we got, and I'm going to see if I can sell them to at least cover half of the tyre bill. I mean, if we paid the whole bill, that would be amazing, but we'll go for half. First things first is this Hoshiarpa table. Now this is possibly Indian, and the top comes off and the legs fold up, so it actually isn't going to be, hello Lena, a big deal to post. It will go easy UPS, and we don't have to worry about getting a furniture courier. Now I haven't put that back on properly, but that is antique. There's about 16 for sale on eBay at the moment. There's only one sold, and that sold for over £600. Now mine's not in the best condition, and I will probably list it and sell it as like a upcycle or kind of a project really for someone that knows what they're doing with antique furniture. But let's say I can get £100 for it, I will be happy. The 16 that are for sale range from anywhere between £200 to £800. I haven't looked at the condition of all of the ones that are for sale, but I'm going to sort of just hedge my bets on £100. That would be good. And I will list that on eBay and Vinteria. Next up, Snoopy is modelling this radiator. And this was free or Freecycle again. It's just a single double radiator, so it's got the heat on both sides. It hasn't got valves, but I'm hoping, oh look, they're both modelling it. I'm hoping I might be able to get £10–20 for that. I will put it on collection, might just put it on Facebook. We'll see, I haven't decided yet. It was free, so it's worth a go. Then we've got these Atacama speaker stands. Again, they were free. They can sell anywhere up to £150. Now these need a bit of a clean up. It's missing the logo on one of them, but I'm gonna go for like £75 once I've cleaned them up. And then we also picked up a couple of old windows. Now they were out of an old thatched cottage, and they had new double glazing fitted, and they were just sitting outside in someone's garden, and he said they'd be good for a shed or something. Now off the back of selling another window recently, which was admittedly unused, I thought, oh, there could be money in these windows, so I picked them up. There was 3 to choose from. We took 2. I can't remember what was wrong with the third one. I think it was an old bathroom window, and I can't remember. So we picked up 2. They're outside, and I'm going to hope for maybe £20 to £30 on those on Facebook Marketplace and eBay collection only. So all of those total up together, I would like to get £220, which will pay for 2 tyres, so it won't be such a blow, excuse the pun. But anyway, now for some sales in the barn. Home.
Yeah.
Vintage quarter photos, photo frames, gold with like round corners. You can see it keep going down. That cost £1 from a jumble sale or a car boot, can't remember, and that sold for £15.19 plus post. Then we've got random.
Yeah.
Antique James Walker London Century stainless fork, 6 of them.
Oh yes. These are the ones that got returned because they didn't quite match the current set.
Yeah, these were given to me free by another reseller, and they sold for £15.99.
We are in a bit of a rush today, which is why we're
Crate 13. Vintage JH Weatherby and Sons cake stand, Royal Falconware. Had this a long time, had it 10.5 months. It cost £3.63 from auction and sold for £2.66 plus post.
Yeah, I sent an offer on it. Get it gone.
Then someone bought 2 pieces of art, art 59 and art 60. They're both vintage crewel needlepoint embroideries. They're both birds. They cost 70p each, and they sold for £60 and 78p. Home.
Yeah.
Sizzix Originals die, 4 of them. Christmas stocking, candy cane, gingerbread man, and something else.
That these forever.
Yeah, these were also given to us by another reseller, and they've been for sale for a year and sold for £10 plus post. Crate 26.
Yeah.
Rockin' Roosters by Gallo, 1 rooster chicken ornament. There it is, made of metal. That cost £1 from can't remember where I got it from.
Charity carbate sale.
And that sold for £19.99.
I think. Or Jones.
Within a month. Shelf.
Yep.
Rare vintage country kitchen cottageware duck kitchen roll holder. This cost 82p from auction, sold within a month for £21 plus post. Crate 4.
Yeah.
Vintage Sadler teapot, 2-pint, beige with purple flowers.
Oh.
Yeah, that cost 45p from auction. That took 5 months to sell for £21.66. Shelf. Vintage hobnail glass jug pitcher, 2 litre, metal flip top lid.
One of them.
Yeah, that cost 10p from auction. That has been for sale for 2 months and sold for £22.91. Home.
Yep.
Fireplace miniature mantelpiece clock. Well, it's got a clock and a coal fire Christmas thing.
One of them.
Yeah, that cost 28p from auction. We had a load. No, it didn't come from auction. It came from a job lot we bought from someone else. Cost 28p, listed and sold within 4 months for £5.33 plus post. Crate 18.
Yep.
Vintage Tamsware plate tray, ceramic blue with white bits on it.
One of them.
Yeah, that cost 70p from auction, sold within 2 months for £19.99. Then on the table we have this Cheska 2-piece sort of cardigan and vest top. Cost £3.50 from a jumble sale.
We've got some building work going on.
And sold for £19.99 plus post. Art 30. Nice little one. Antique engraved landscape with Sinan brought prisoner to Priam. Whatever that means.
What does all that mean?
Who knows? But it cost £2.49 from auction. Sold within 3 months for £6 plus post to a repeat buyer. Crate 15.
Yeah.
Vintage Wedgwood Campion saucer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cost 70p from auction. Sold within 3 months for £7.99 plus post. Then on the table we have this lamp that Simon bought from a jumble sale. He paid, well, we got a load of stuff for a £5, so I've just assigned £1 to it, but it's actually less.
Was it a £5 or £3?
I think it was a £5 in the end.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Vintage Goodson lighting table lamp with peacock and wisteria. Okay, that sold for £49.99 plus post within a week, and that's going to Italy GSP.
Yeah, I got that.
Woo! Crate 4.
Yeah.
Vintage Royal Stafford mug, 2 of them, Queen Elizabeth II Silver Jubilee. They cost 67p for the pair. They sold within 5 months for £10.50. Crate 4. RHS 1984 plate, Chelsea Flower Show. That took 17 months to sell. That cost £1 from auction a long time ago. Sold for £3.99 plus post. And then we've got crate 24. Vintage Dartmouth pottery wall pocket bars. That cost £1.21 from auction. It's upside down. Wrong way round. £1.21 from auction. Sold within a month for £19.99.
We saw one of these at a car boot sale not too long ago, but the lady wanted like £7 for it, so
yeah,
we threw it back at her.
And then we've got this Regatta Gilet 3XL. That came from a charity shop, sold within a couple of weeks on Vinted, cost £3, sold for £9.99. We've got these 2 jigsaw puzzles. One's Dinner with Frida and one is A World of Dracula, both 1,000 piece, paid £4 total. They sold within a couple of weeks for £26.99. Then we've got these 2 Christmas decorations, Suncatcher fused glass Christmas trees. They cost 35p from auction in a job lot. They took 10 months to sell for £9.99 plus post. Then we've got this wooden art kit. It's just a mixed set of bits and bobs, some watercolours, some pens, pencils, that sort of thing, in a nice wooden case. That cost £10 from a garage sale. Paid way too much for it. Had it up for a lot more. Someone offered £15 plus post, and I was just happy to take it to get it gone. I only had it a couple of months, but glad to see it go.
Yeah, well, I think what happened was we had a result with some art materials. Can't remember what it was. And then the next garage sale, we were like, oh, must look out for art stuff, must look out for art stuff. And one of the first stalls we walked up to had this and something else, and we just got like carried away. Like, oh, great. And thinking, you know, he was going to sell it for 50 quid or whatever, and there you go.
I think with this one, it was from someone that we knew, so we got talking, and then I sort of felt like I had to buy it.
Oh yes, I remember. Yes, yeah, she had a load of stuff, and you sort of put a few bits together, didn't you, and then put it all in the case. We didn't buy everything she had, I remember, because there was some pens or something she wanted like loads more for. I think we did a bit of a bundle with her. Yeah. Was what happened. Yeah, so never mix business with pleasure.
Then we've got this vintage Mad Stage signed print Chrysler Building, East 42nd Street, New York, watercolour painting. Mad Stage is the artist. It cost £3.50 and sold for £21 plus post in about 3 months. Then we've got this Hobbs Moira dress, size 10, brand new with tags. Got that from a jumble sale. That took less than 2 weeks to sell. Paid £3.50 and it sold for £25.49. Then we've got this puzzle. It's a Ravensburger puzzle, 500 piece Magic Eye Bunny. That cost £3.99 from a charity shop 3 months ago and sold for £24. Then we've got these Slimming World book bundles. There's 3 books and 4 sort of pamphlets, and they cost a total of 50p. We actually spent £3 on a load of Slimming World books at the car boot, but we sent some into Amazon, and one actually sold today for £10. So I assigned 50p to these. They took less than 2 weeks to sell for £9.99 plus post. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you're notified of any new videos that come out. We put videos out every 2 days. Don't forget to like and comment with any feedback you've got on selling stuff that you found on Freecycle. But that's it for now. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.